feedback regarding the glare on the camera. I apologize for that. I actually mounted it up a little bit higher, and I have the GoPro app going so I can see what the heck is going on. So hopefully this comes out better. But anywho, today I got some exciting news. If you can take a look in the back seat, you can see that today we're installing my brand new Recaro Speed V seat. So right now we're actually on our way to the Micro Center, which is a computer/electronics store, to pick up some resistors. So in order to install this seat, let me lower the AC a little bit. In order to install this seat, you need a resistor for your airbag sensor underneath the driver's seat, so that this way the light doesn't come on. So we're gonna go ahead and get that. Yeah, I'm excited. You already know what time it is. This time let's drop it into second. I'm feeling frisky. So we just left the Micro Center. Check it out. There's 480 of these things in here, which is pretty crazy. Yeah, they have different, I guess, ohms that they can withstand. It's like a 400 pack, which is pretty nuts. Yeah, it can handle up to 10,000 ohms. So yeah, guys, I mean, it's good always to have something like this laying around in your toolbox. You just never know when you're gonna need it. Kind of like now. Anyway, we're gonna head back home and let's get started. All right, so here's everything you will need, so you guys get a little sneak peek as to what the seat kind of looks like. Yes, I only got the driver's seat. Now to kind of go over that, first off, it's hot and I'm sweating right now. Second, each one of these seats is actually pretty expensive. And also on the STI, I have heated seats, both driver and passenger. Now, I don't care about the heated seat, but, you know, when a girl's riding in it or whatever, it's nice to have a heated seat. So we're going to keep the passenger side seat stock. Anyway, what you're going to need, of course, your seat. You're going to need a seat bracket specific to your vehicle. This one is for the 2019 STI. Shout out to Stable Energies for hooking me up with all this that I need to put the seat on. Of course, sliders made by Recaro. Who doesn't like to work with music? And resistors. Like I said, you can get these or one on Amazon. I'll link a good resistor from Amazon in the description box below. Anyway, we make our way up to the front of the car. Whenever working with something electrical, I always recommend taking off the battery. Now to take off the negative tender is a 10mm, so let's go ahead and do that. All right, so once you disconnect the negative terminal on the battery, you should be ready to rock. You make your way back inside. Of course, you're gonna wanna slide the seat back as far back, or slide the seat as far back as possible. Of course, also, if you have an all-weather mat or any type of mat, you wanna remove that to give yourself room. And then you want to tackle the 4 bolts. So you have one here, here, and likewise on the opposite side. These are 14mm, so go ahead and grab your ratchet. Make sure obviously it's on the loose. And then undo these. So if we take a look back here, of course, once again, remove whatever all-weather mat you have. Yes, I still have the plastic on it. I'm OCD like that. But anyway, what is going to be in the way of you doing this is this little plastic cover. So it's super easy to pop out. They go just like that. All right, so you kind of want to get your fingers under there. Yeah, boy. Pop each side off. Boom, done. Then you get access to the other 14mm. So let's go ahead and take those off. So taking the bolts out was a little bit more difficult. These two in the front are really easy, but the two in the back are just at such an awkward angle that you can't really get that much leverage unless you have a longer ratchet. So highly recommend investing in something like a impact gun, because it makes everything car related 10 times easier. Anyway, took both or all 4 bolts out. The seat is loose, as you can see. Now raise the steering wheel and push it inward as high as it goes, and yeah, we'll slide the seat out. So after a long battle, there is actually 3 connectors if you have a 19 STI. This one, you release it by pushing this little pin in and pulling out. This one is weird. You have to pull this black piece out in order for it to release this latch. Let's see if I could do it with one hand. Kind of like that. And lastly, this other one is the same style as the first one, but that angle though, oh my goodness. Anyway, after you get this out, if your car is dirty, take the chance to clean it. Mine isn't that bad. So one thing that I also got to mention, we are putting the factory seatbelt on the aftermarket seat. Anyway, this whole cable right here is snaked through this hole. If I could do this with one hand, that'd be awesome. Snake through this hole right here, and it goes down underneath right to this bracket that is empty. Right, so if you bend that down just a little bit, you could bend it back, take the connector out. If you don't have this much of a gap, all you have to do is go on the opposite side and jack the seat all the way up. If you have a power seat, you want to lift the seat as high as possible before you do this, obviously, because you're not going to be able to move the seat without power. Let's start transferring some of this stuff to the other seat. All right, so what felt like an eternity is now like a half an hour later. Shout out to Mr. No Lift Garage, aka Blue F82, my boy Gartrell, for coming through to help me out. It's definitely a lot easier to do it with 2 people. Long story short, of course you have a bracket, and some of you might have a slider, some of you might not. If you don't, bolt the bracket straight up to the seat. If you do, it looks like this. You got 1, 2, and then 3 on the bottom on each side, so 6 total, and then of course the 4 for the actual bracket itself. Now what we're gonna actually do, I'm gonna use Gartrell as our constant in this experiment. We're gonna weigh the difference between the stock seat and the Recaro that I just bought. So we are starting at about 200, which is perfect. Nice, even. Remember now, stay, don't move. Okay, get you. Holy smokes. God bless you. So the seat weighs about 49 pounds, about 50 pounds, 49.8. Let me help you out right now. Good. Now, the piece. Okay, so not that bad, not crazy weight savings, but you shaved about 4 pounds, and I did choose leather. All right, peeps, so you kind of missed a lot, but that's okay because I didn't want to bore you while we figure this out. But as you can see, the seat is back inside. Only thing that I have left to do is put those 2 plastic pieces back on where I showed you earlier. Don't mind the Spanish music, but you can see, ooh baby, got that nice Recaro. Hold on, come here, I got to show you. Check it out. So of course, you know, we had to match the interior, so we got the red accents with the Recaro embroidery up top, half leather, half cloth, just like the stock seats. And yeah, unfortunately my resistor / airbag solution did not work, because if we go ahead, first let's lower the music, second turn this on, you can still see that the airbag light, which is right there in the bottom corner, is still on. But yeah, Best of luck to you. It's not going to cause you any harm. Of course, make sure that all the bolts are torqued down. God bless you. Thanks to Gartrell for slash No Lift Garage for stopping by to help me out. And yeah, I mean, we didn't save crazy amounts of weight, but we did make it look a little bit better, and it does hold me 10 times better. Thanks so much for watching, guys. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comment section below. Don't forget, never stop growing, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace. A little added bonus, check this out. You guys just saw me put in the seat, and now we are official, peeps. We got our own Instagram. If this thing would focus, that would be amazing. Maybe it's because of the sun. Ooh, yeah. Shout out to John at Sanford Auto Spot for always taking care of me. He's the one who got this sticker made for me. All their info, of course, will be down in the description box below. But yeah, I'm gonna peel this thing off.